What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Be That Girl business event, Yacht Edition. So, before we get started, go ahead and put in the chat where are you tuning in from? Who invited you tonight? What's your favorite Plexus product? If you've never used Plexus before, that's okay. Go ahead and tell us that as well. But we're so excited that you're here. So, if you're just jumping in the chat, tell us where you're tuning in from. Tell us who invited you tonight. Tell us what your favorite Plexus product is. And if you've never used Plexus before, tell us that as well. So, as we're getting started, some of kind of what you can expect tonight. This is going to go on for about 40 minutes. We want you to drop any questions that you have in the comments. If we have time, we will get to some Q&A at the end. So we're really excited that you're here, and we will jump right in. Okay, so first of all, welcome. Thank you for joining us. This is Freedom Team. We are so excited that you're here. And you guys, we just can't wait to share with you what has so drastically changed our entire life. So, hold on. No, not that one. That one. Okay. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Christina, and you'll see all of my babies right there. I'm a mom of four, all ages and stages. My oldest will be 20 years old in just a couple of weeks, and my youngest is in first grade. So it is kind of a very chaotic circus around my house most of the time. But I'm born and raised right here in Middle Georgia. Go Dogs. And I grew up and became a school teacher in the exact same school district that I graduated from. Needless to say, I thought that I would kind of teach for my whole entire life. I actually started teaching when my youngest son started kindergarten, and I loved teaching. I've always loved helping people grow in their understanding, and teaching is where I kind of envisioned that I would stay for always. But then we decided to expand our family. And after being at home with my older two babies, having a new baby and having to send this baby to a babysitter was really difficult for me. I felt like I was in constant conflict in my heart with where I was spending my time. In addition to that, I battled constant stress and pressure over finances because a once a month teacher paycheck just doesn't really leave a lot of wiggle room for extras. So it wasn't long in the classroom before I realized that there was no way to teach harder or more creatively to make extra money. And there was also no way to work overtime, although I chronically worked overtime for free. Any teachers out there relate? I knew that our expenses at home would continue to increase as my kids got older and their extracurriculars got more expensive. How many of you guys can relate to like travel ball expenses and competition cheer? That was my life. And the weight on my shoulders just felt even heavier. I knew that my income was not going to continue to increase at the rate that our expenses were because my income was capped. I only could make what the state of Georgia said I could make. So I actually was already using Plexus, but I had avoided the opportunity to share like the plague, y'all. I was convinced it was going to be like joining a cult or something. I was terrified of that. But finally, because I was loving the products and noticing other people were also having results, I knew something had to give. So Brittany was the person that introduced me to Plexus. She is now my very dearest friend, but she actually wasn't a close friend of mine back then. We kind of went to high school together. We did not run in the same crowds, and it had been 10 years after high school that we reconnected. But I reached out one day, and she had been telling me all along my Plexus journey that she thought I would be great at this business. And I just politely declined because remember, I was terrified of being that girl. But one day she reached out and followed up and just told me, she said, Christina, I just got my first paycheck with a comment in it from home while homeschooling my kids. And I thought, man, if she can do that from home, what would an extra $1,000 mean for my family? She's at home homeschooling 5 kids. Here I was teaching full time we had just had our third baby. And I thought, if she can do it, maybe I can learn what she has learned. So let me be very clear. I absolutely loved my life before Plexus, loved my family, and I would sacrifice to make sure that we squeezed every single ounce out of life that we could. even when it meant charging thousands of dollars on a credit card to give them the experiences that I believed they deserved. Because your babies are only babies once, right? So, was I scared to start this opportunity? Absolutely, I was. I was definitely concerned about what people would think about me, my peers, my colleagues, my family. I was concerned that I might would have to be willing to sacrifice more than I wanted in order to prioritize learning the skills to be successful here. But I knew in my heart that if other people were being successful, it just meant that I had to be willing to learn what they had been willing to learn and then give it time to grow, all while mastering consistency and failing forward. So here's what I'll tell you. It has been so incredibly worth it. I actually matched my teaching income within the first 9 months, and I continued to teach full time for 3 years after that. I wanted to learn what it would take to become the type of leader that could make it to the top of the company. Because you guys, as much as I valued freedom, and I really desperately wanted freedom with my time and freedom with my finances would have been just icing on the cake, I also valued security. And so I wanted to make sure that what I was building was going to be long-term, sustainable, residual. All of that was so incredibly important to me. I didn't just want to make a lot of money for a little while. I wanted to learn how to build an organization that could make substantial money for the long term. So, you see, I never imagined myself as someone who would be at the top of the company, earning multiple six figures and leading a team of thousands of people. And as a matter of fact, I still literally laugh out loud when I look around and realize that this is my life. But then, y'all, I'm overwhelmed often with just this humble sense of pride because I know what it took to build this. The hard work, the years of 4 a.m. wake up calls so I could work this business before I went into my full-time job, and a ton of sacrifice, but I'm totally now completely in charge of my calendar. I decide where every single one of my 24 hours in a day goes, and y'all, it's priceless to me. The fact that I have now surpassed the income of a brain surgeon is also comical because if you guys know me, I'm definitely just a crazy hot mess express soccer mom. Definitely not what you would expect for someone earning a brain surgeon income. So I don't say that to brag, you guys. I grew up in a trailer park. I never in my life knew anybody who made six figures. My daddy was a police detective, and my mom has been disabled most of my life. So I didn't aspire to have wealth, right? Like I said, I didn't know anybody who lived a lifestyle earning six figures or more. So that was the case until I realized that wealth is here for those willing to build it and for those willing to work just as hard on themselves as they have in their business. So I hope that's why you're here tonight, because something in your soul is restless and you're dreaming, maybe for the first time in a long time, and you're hopeful that maybe this could be the answer. So let's dive in. So what is Plexus? Some of you are here tonight and you don't really have any idea. Someone shared an opportunity and you thought, okay, I'll check it out. But also, what is Plexus? So Plexus is a wellness company that offers natural solutions to health goals or concerns that pretty much everybody needs. So we are the OG, the original gut health company offering supplements that are effective because we get to the root of so many issues. We don't just treat symptoms. We don't just put Band-Aids on problems. What you might not know is that the vast majority of health issues that we deal with as Americans can be traced back to the same root causes, and our products address these causes. That's why you're going to see testimonies about so many different things. Root causes such as gut health, blood sugar balance, hormonal imbalances. So listen, our products address all of those things. So when you hear people say, well, Plexus helped me with this and Plexus helped me with that, and they're like unrelated, just know it's because they all have the same root issues. It just differs person to person how those problems show up. Okay. All right. So this is why we have such a fantastic opportunity, because we have products that people need. It's not just a matter of having a product that someone would want, like a luxury product. No, this is products that people absolutely need for their health. So instead of Plexus investing dollars into celebrity endorsements or to put us on TV, our company compensates us, regular moms and dads who are just trying to build an extra stream of income, build some residual income. They reward us for sharing these products with people. And instead of putting a products on like a shelf at a brick and mortar store, Our products tell an actual story and are best taken with the support and the accountability of a brand ambassador, because a lot of us have been where you are in the same health journey or know someone who has been. So it's not like when you purchase something from GNC, you take it home in your little plastic sack and that's the end. Good luck, you're on your own. Here you have the support from a brand ambassador. So essentially, we get paid to share health and happiness with others and to support them along their journey. Our mission, and I feel this to my core, is to help people live healthier and more fulfilled lives with our products and our opportunity. So we help people not only in their health goals or their health concerns, but also in their confidence, their mindset, their growth, their finances, and we do it all together in a community. So who can be a Plexus brand ambassador? Well, you might be thinking, what kind of person could be successful at this? And when I say if I can do this, I really mean anyone can. Anyone who's willing to do what we've been willing to do can be successful here. So I do want to share with you some success indicators that I see in people. But first, let me share with you what is not an indicator of whether or not you can be successful. You do not have to have a product result yet. You do not have to have experience in sales. You do not have to have a certain personality, and you don't have to have a large network. You don't have to have tons of free time. Remember my story and how my first 3.5 years were building here. You don't have to be free of doubt or fear. That's welcome here. Here's what it does require, though. Courage. Remember, doubt and fear? We have to battle back with courage. You have to have a willingness to get out of your comfort zone. You guys, everything worth having is just on the other side of that comfort zone. You have to have a work ethic. This is called network marketing. This is not called net luck marketing. This is not a lottery ticket. This is if you're coming in and willing to work really hard to build a business. You have to have a willingness to learn and grit and determination. You also have to have a belief that it is all figure outable. Probably most important of all, I think they're all important, but most important of all, you have to be committed to consistency. If you're serious about creating an income stream that's going to be residual and long-term, then realistically, you're going to need about 10 hours a week to work your business. Now, for me, that included a couple of hours in the morning before my kids woke up. That included a little bit of time at night after I tucked them in, and it included a little bit of time on Saturdays to make up for anything that I had missed. So I fit it in that way so that I never, ever had to sacrifice what was the most important to me. So don't worry if you have no idea where to start or what to do. We have a step-by-step system that will teach you exactly what to do once you've decided. We'll guide you and support you every single step of the way. Y'all, that's the beauty of this business model. It's a people helping people business. The more successful you become, the more successful we become. So we have a vested interest in your success. However, unlike a traditional business model where your success could actually feel a little threatening to people, not so much here. We want you to succeed, and we will show you how. So, what do brand ambassadors do? Y'all, listen, what do we do to actually make money here? Let's talk about it. Our job, like I said, is to share health and happiness with others and to help them do the same. So essentially what that looks like is, in practical terms, is we have conversations with people to show them how our products can solve their problems. Business is conversation, and we will show you how to have those conversations that can convert friends and family and strangers into customers. Once you have a customer, you'll serve them well using our step-by-step customer care system. And we even have a Facebook group called the Plexus Freedom Wellness Community, where you can add your customers and they'll get extra tips for getting great results on their products. They'll be inspired with all of our amazing testimonies and transformations. And you'll find community of health-minded people who are also working toward optimal wellness. So that's pretty much what we do. We sell products, create happy customers who then order month after month after month because they love their results and they love our community. You're also going to want to have conversations with people who show them how our opportunity can solve their problems. We will also show you how to have these conversations that will convert people to business builders on your team. Once you have a business builder, you're just going to plug them into our tried and true step-by-step systems that you'll also have followed, and that's how they will be successful as well. So you will be in business for yourself, but you will never be in business by yourself because we have an incredible community here that you're going to love being a part of. So will your customers and their business builders who join you. So what does that look like? You guys want to see some of it? Here on the right side of the screen is a little sneak peek. Let me move these pictures down. No, don't do that. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that made it worse. Hold on. Anybody can do this. I'm trying to tell y'all. Stop share. Hold on. Pivot. Let's see. Exit full screen. Emily, don't kick me out. All right, present. Here we go. Take 5. So I guess, I can minimize it right there. I clicked the wrong button. Imagine that. Okay, on the right side of the screen, you guys will see kind of a sneak peek of what it looks like once you start your business. You'll see this is our wellness community. Every day, you guys are going to want to be a product of your product, right? Share your journey, your personal journey with people. And that just looks like, what were you struggling with feeling like before? And why were you tired of feeling that way? And then how did it feel to find products that you were excited could help you? Every day, you're going to have conversations with people about Plexus. And for a lot of us, those conversations are started through social media. Now, sometimes you can just simply start conversations by sharing your journey. Sometimes you might have to initiate the conversation, and we will show you how to do that in a way that is never slimy, never salesy, never gross, and it will feel completely authentic for you. Once your people order, they'll go into this wellness community where we will all serve and support them together. Plus, you'll be following our customer care system with them individually. So, business builders get access to our Success Accelerator mentorship, where they're going to get their business off to a very solid start. We'll lay the foundation for them for long-term success, and then they'll graduate into our big team page, which is called Plexus Freedom Team. Our team page is a thriving community full of leaders and women who are goal-driven and ambitious and who cheer each other on along the way. Now, our culture is pretty special here. So special, in fact, that we were invited to share about culture at our company-wide national convention this year. In our community, we all like to win, but it does not feel like we're in competition with each other. We work together and we grow together without drama. Now, imagine waking up to messages in the morning saying, Christina, you have changed my life with these products. Thank you so much for telling me about them. That is what you will experience here. Also, all of our systems are online, so you can literally make money from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection and a device. And one of my favorite parts, we don't carry inventory. We just send people to our website, they order their product, and it is shipped directly to them. So that's a little bit about what it would look like to build here. Now you get to hear from my really good friend, Emily, and she's going to kind of give you a deeper insight look.
Okay, I'm muted now. I've never used Zoom before, apparently. Hey, y'all, I am Emily. I'm excited to talk with you tonight and just share this with Christina. We've been doing this together a long time. I actually started Plexus in 2015 for the business opportunity. So my story is a little different than most people, but that's what I love. We all have different stories, different reasons that we start, but no matter what it is or where you start from, there is a path to success, right? Just like Christina said, if you are willing, there is a path to success. So, a little bit about me. I have been married to my husband, Jeremy, you see in these pictures, for 17 years now, and we live in Brunswick, Georgia. And I'm a big fan of the beach and adventures and all things fun. Love my two babies here, age entry. They are both now teenagers, so this is a new home. But when I got started,
Emily, you're
they
breaking
were
up just a little bit.
5 years. I was a stay in my dream to stay at home them.
Emily.
Not
Emily. Em? Oh, hello, Emily. All right, I think she's probably changing Wi-Fi. Okay, hold tight, everybody. In the meantime, drop in the comments what you found the most intriguing so far, or what you're curious to learn more about while we wait for her to hop back on.
I'm back. I think I'm back.
Oh, hi, Emily, you're back.
Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry. Okay. So where I don't know where I cut off. I don't
Avery
know
and
what you.
Gentry. Avery and Gentry.
Okay. So when I started Plexus, Avery and Gentry were 4 and 5 years old, and I was staying home with them, which had always been my dream. Um, from an early age, I just wanted to be a mama, staying home, raising my babies. I also wanted to be rich, so trying to figure out how both of those things were going to happen. But it was not without sacrifice that I was able to stay home with them because Jeremy and I both had lost our jobs back in 2008 in the same week. And so we'd been married a year. We went from two incomes, decent incomes, to zero incomes. And that was definitely a challenge. And just to get through that, we had lived on credit cards for so long. We had just kept digging and kept digging and kept digging this hole. And when I found Plexus, I just really didn't know if there was going to be a way for us to get out of that hole that we had dug with that credit card debt. And I was actively looking for an answer. I had always had big dreams, big goals for my life, and quite frankly, I just was not living them other than being home with my babies, which was my absolute heart. But I was looking for something to allow me to bring in additional income, preferably really great income, and be able to stay at home with them so that I could, number one, contribute financially to our family because I felt like that was very important, especially in our situation. And also, I just wanted to feel part of something. I wanted to feel relevant. I wanted to feel like I was contributing to something. Although being home and raising my babies, I knew was my greatest work, I had a very deep desire to be achieving and just be contributing to society as a whole, basically. I wanted to make a bigger impact than what I felt like I was making watching 862 episodes of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I just wanted more. And I deeply value freedom above all. And for me, that looked like financial freedom, absolutely, but also time freedom.
Mhm.
And so I had worked in the corporate world. I was a retail buyer at a very high-end exclusive resort. And I had done the 9 to 5 thing, and I absolutely was unwilling to do it again, especially at the expense of raising my children and being with them, having that time away from them. But also, I just could not imagine a world where I went back to having somebody else dictate my time and my schedule. I wanted to be in charge of that. And so, we sacrificed and we struggled, and Plexus found its way to me, and I said yes for the business opportunity, not really knowing much about the products at all. I had seen people who were using them and I knew that they worked, but I didn't really know that I had much use for them at that point. I quickly learned that I had a lot of use for them because they did transform my health in so many ways. I had struggled for as far back as I can remember with severe digestive issues and chronic pain and allergies and sugar addiction. And I was the mama who was laying on the couch while her kids were playing, and I'm just begging for nap time. And Plexus changed all of that for me. And so I definitely love and believe in these products. And just like Christina said, these products, these life-changing products that people absolutely need, are the reason that we even have a business opportunity. So, very, very passionate about both. And for sure, my goal here is still complete and total financial freedom. And I know that that is possible. I know it. I believe it to my core because of the integrity of our company and our leaders, but mostly because I've seen it happen. I have so many friends and people around me now who are living that life of complete and total financial and time freedom. So I know it's possible. And I just choose to say, if they can do it, I can do it, right? And I hope that that's what you say. If we can do it, you can do it. Um, but that's my story and that's why I'm here. So I'm going to continue telling you a little bit more about what this looks like. So first of all, let's talk about social media. Social media is actually my most favorite part of this business. I've always loved following along with people and seeing pictures of their kids and their lives, and I've always loved sharing my life too. Maybe sometimes oversharing, but kids, things that I was loving, random thoughts on a Tuesday. I shared it all. And as a stay-at-home mama, it really helped me feel just connected to the outside world, because it can sometimes feel like you are enclosed in a bubble. And so just being on social media and engaging with other people kind of brought me that sense of connectedness. But even though I was active on social media, I wasn't quite sure how to share Plexus in that space and it not come off as salesy or like, a billboard. And that was definitely what I did not want to do. But as it turns out, using social media effectively is just a set of skills that can be learned. And so that's what I did. I dug in and I learned the things. And leveraging social media has allowed me to create a significant stream of income without having to leave my family to go to a job. And that was, like I said, the most important thing to me. So here's the deal. Social media has changed everything about the way business is done. In the whole world, social media has changed the way money is made these days. And we are living in a social media economy. If you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, I'm betting that if you scroll just a little bit, you're going to see one ad and then another ad and then another ad. And it's probably going to be something that you've been talking about or searching earlier in the day, right? Social media is just the way we live these days, and it is a powerful lead generation tool. So we can literally take something and say it one time, and hundreds and sometimes thousands of people can see it. This is very different than the way our mamas and grandmas had to do network marketing back in the day. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord for that. So we will teach you exactly how to share your journey in a way that makes people want to do this with you. We'll show you how to show up authentically so that that will inspire others to want to join you. We're going to teach you how to start conversations with people who are watching your content, because I promise they're watching, and build relationships there, because this is a relationship business. We're going to teach you how to have conversations that convert, and you never, ever, ever have to be salesy or spammy. We do not want salesy or spammy. We are all about authentic relationships. And again, it's okay if you don't know anything about social media or social media marketing. That is okay. We can teach you. That's what we're here for. And you're going to have so much fun creating content that adds value to people who are watching you in a way that only you can. You don't have to be anyone else. We want you to be you. You can be fully yourself and be very successful here. So, the important question, how do we get paid? Because if you're running a business, this is what you want, right? To get paid. So, good news. We get paid 8 different ways, 5 times a month. Our company and our compensation plan is very generous because they can be, because we are a debt-free company. You can literally start sharing today and have dollars in your bank account as early as next week. That's a pretty quick return, right? So I'm not going to go into every detail of the comp plan here, although if you want all the details, I did. I was that person. We can send those to you. We've got some great resources that you can look at. But what I found is that most people are way more interested in learning what do I need to do to make money instead of, all of the details of exactly how I'm getting paid. And once the paychecks start rolling in, sometimes the details don't seem to matter quite so much. We're just happy that we're getting that deposit. So here's the gist of how we get paid. You get commission when people order from you. You get commission when your happy customers reorder from you. You also get commission when people order from your people. And you're going to get commission when people reorder from your people. That's a lot of commission, right? Lots of commissions coming in. This is going to go 7 levels deep in your organization. So let's just say you're consistently sharing the products and the opportunity, and you're digging into the training and you're doing this thing really well. Just imagine how much those commissions are going to compound. If each month you just got 3 new customers and a new business builder who also got 3 new customers, and month after month your customers are reordering, plus your business builder's customers are reordering, this is adding up, right? This is multiplication. This is residual income, and that's the compound effect of consistency, and it's how you build freedom. We're going to show you exactly how to do that. You'll also get a nice cash bonus each time you hit a new rank, and we have 9 ranks in the company. And for our top 3 ranks, there are also bonus pools and car stipends every month. This is exactly how I became a six-figure earner. Consistency, learning, and hard work, and helping as many people as I could get what they want. Because here's the thing, the more people you can help reach their goals, the faster you're going to reach your goals. Our compensation plan here is the foundation of everything we do, but there's some really fun perks you're going to want to know about too.
Yes, absolutely. So let's talk about trips and contests. So, several times a year, our company will roll out these contests where we can earn super fun things like luxurious, that's a hard word to say, luxurious trips, huge cash bonuses, fancy dinners where our husbands get to see us all dolled up, and shopping sprees. Y'all, I'm talking supermarket sweep turns Bloomingdale's or Dillard's. So fun. So as a team, we've been to Dallas, Orlando, Vegas, Punta Cana. We just got back from a cruise to the Caribbean. We've been all over the place. And I've actually been on many $2,500 shopping sprees to Bloomingdale's. It feels surreal. They literally shut the whole store down. They bring in DJs and caterers and personal shoppers. It's so fun. But y'all, listen, I had no idea about any of this when I started, but it has just been the most fun thing to bring my husband and my kids on these trips. We just got back from one of these trips to Maui, and we took 3 of our kids, all of them except the one who lives on her own and is busy adulting. But we took 3 of our kids to Hawaii for 10 days. Like, in what life can you do that? Fully paid for. It's just unreal. And we're doing that with people who have now become our best friends. And what I love the most about these annual sales incentives trips is that anybody can earn it. You don't have to be a certain rank. It's not just for special people, the ones at the top. It's for people. Most of the people that earn it on our team are those who are working to do these things. And they are some of the brand new people here. They're the ones who are working on climbing through the ranks and building their business from the ground up. It never fails. Every single year when they have these annual sales incentive trips, we have people who are brand new, who weren't here the last time we went on a trip, and they're able to come in and earn these trips. And I think that that is so special. It is so much fun.
No doubt. And even more fun, we have these leadership contests every year where anybody can earn it, right? At any rank. But we also have these other trips that happen every year where to earn it, you have to be in one of our top 3 ranks of the company. These are usually in Hawaii or Mayakoba, Mexico. Gorgeous, glorious. If you're not familiar, look it up. We were actually in Maui in September, like Christina mentioned, and next year we're going on an Alaskan cruise, which is dream trip for so many people. So very excited about that. But here's the thing. Anybody who is working hard and learning and applying what we're teaching can earn these top three ranks. Anybody who is willing can earn these top three ranks. We have so many incredible leaders who've earned these trips over the years. Some of us, it's taken years. Some have done it in as quick as 3 months. Anyone who is willing can make it happen. And it hadn't always been the case, but these days we have step by step systems and are seeing people achieving these ranks, new people achieving these ranks every single year, which is really exciting. It just shows that there wasn't like a perfect time to get in or any of that kind of thing. We have new people earning each of these ranks every year. So whether you're just wanting to get the groceries paid for or you're dreaming much bigger, we can show you how.
Absolutely. Y'all listen, not only can you earn trips for mastering the skills of sharing our products with others, and then you can earn leadership trips by helping people do the same thing that you've mastered. When you hit the pinnacle of your business and you're developing leaders who are developing leaders in your organization, there is an elite Star Diamond program. And this trip includes a once in a lifetime opportunity to see the world. Emily and I actually just got off of the yacht, the Star Diamond yacht, on Sunday. Our upline Brittany, pictured here with us, qualified for the Star Diamond trip, and we were invited to go along as a guest. And if you haven't like caught our details of the trip, totally go stalk our social media, because both Emily and I and Brittany, we were posting all the details of the yacht. But let me just tell you, it was surreal. Like whatever reality show you've watched about yachts, just know being on it in real life, a million times better. It was so incredibly cool. So you're rewarded at every single level in this business. And I'm telling you, as a type 3 on the Enneagram, type 3s unite, there's nothing that thrills me more than competition, recognition, and awards. And so this, listen, the best thing I got as a classroom teacher was a ham. So a yacht trip, I feel like, definitely supersedes my ham, right? So loved the whole experience on the yacht.
No doubt. And I got a turkey one year.
There you go, ham and turkey,
I
baby.
got a turkey. Yacht was way better than the turkey. So, okay, let's talk about this. Why Plexus Freedom Team? What makes our team so special? Why do you want to be here? Well, here's what I can tell you. It is a proven fact that you are going to become an average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So I promise you're going to want to become like these people that we have here on our team. We have a growth mindset and we're always striving not just to grow our paychecks, but to grow ourselves. We've grown in people skills and leadership skills. We have communication and conflict resolution skills. And these things hadn't only helped us in our businesses, but they've helped us in life. They've helped us with husband relationships and raising these children. They have helped us all across the board. We've become more authentic and confident and others focused versions of ourselves. And one of the most common things that I hear from people who join us is, I've never ever seen a group of women like this before. And I'm over here going, I know, I feel the same way, but here we are. We are here and we are very real. We love each other and we are growing together. And another thing that makes us special is that we have systems. We have training that you need for success, and it's proven. We are being successful on this team. And the ones who are not being successful, it's because they're not truly digging into and applying the training that we have, or they're just not being consistent with it. That is the only way to not be successful here. So the ones who are doing those things, they are getting results and they are making great money while helping a lot of people. So our team is very special because if you hang around us, you're probably going to end up making more money, which is fun, right? But you're also going to grow as a person, and that is what makes it so special. We're going to empower you, we are going to support you, and we are going to have a whole lot of fun along the way. So, why not you and why not now? I want you to ask yourself that. And I want you to envision where could you be in 12 to 24 months? Because for all of us in these pictures right here, where we were at one point was vastly different than we were at 12 months and 24 months. So I want you to think about this. Ask yourself if your life looked exactly the same in 12 to 24 months as it does right this minute, would you be okay with that? Like, really take some time and think about that. And if somebody had asked me that question, I would have honestly said, I love my life. I had a great marriage. I was living, at home, my dream of being home with my babies. I also wanted more. So you can love your life and want more. And deep down, there was a part of me that wondered, what could I accomplish outside my home? Was it possible to do that and raise my babies like I wanted? Could I contribute? And there was a huge part of me that deeply desired freedom and impact. I wanted to be using my gifts for more. So before you start telling yourself that you don't have the time and you don't have the money, I want you to be honest with yourself about your dreams. What are the things that you really want in life that you don't currently have because you don't have enough money? What are the things you really want that you don't currently have because you don't have enough time? Is it to live in a different home? Is it to be debt free or take more vacations with your family? Is it to be home with your kids or be at important events like games and birthday parties and church functions? Is it to save for your future like retirement or college or weddings? Is it a desire to use your gifts in the marketplace and throw yourself into productive and impactful work that matters? That's what I wanted. Is it to take the cap off your earning potential and stop trading your hours for dollars? What is it that you want? Now, let me ask you this. Why not you? If we can do this, why can't you do it? It's not the skills that hold people back from their dreams. It is never the skills, but it is their belief of, is it actually possible? And whatever you believe right there, just know that it's a choice that you make. Okay. So, do you believe that it's all figure outable? Do you really believe you can live the life of your dreams? Because we do. And we believe that you can too.
Absolutely. So, how to move forward in life without regret? So, my question for you is this: what choice are you going to make to close out 2024 and to make 2025 the year that change shows up for your family? Will this be day one, or are you going to continue to put this off until one day? Because, y'all, that's totally up to you. You guys, listen, remember, courage is only needed in the presence of fear. And it's okay if you have fear. It's okay if you have doubt. We have enough belief and enough hope for you that we can hold space for you with that while you combat the doubt and the fear. So it's totally up to you what your life is going to be like. And I hope that whatever choice you make today is one that you will thank yourself for a year from now. I hope that it's a choice that you make that a year from now you're still going to be perfectly solid in your decision. So here's what I'll tell you as my final word for you. If you're willing to have courage and if you are willing to do it scared, we will absolutely show you how.
So it's time to start. It is time to start. So, how do you do that? Well, get with the person that invited you here and let's get your products ordered. We'll personalize a package for you, get them headed right to your house, and get your training started. We will be starting our November mentorship soon and would love to have you dig into that with us. So, thank you so much for being here tonight. We have really enjoyed sharing all of this with you. Hope that you're leaving with your eyes open to possibilities that feel very real. And we hope that you feel very hopeful and inspired about your future because your dreams matter and we cannot wait to see what you accomplish. Thank y'all for being here tonight.
Bye, guys.